give a try and then I'll tell you. It's been a long time. Control, Alt. One second. Control and D. Yeah. So Control and D. So Control and Alt automatically. Control Alt up and down to go up and down text automatically. So Control plus D will select all the content. No, it is not changing. Let me try with Shift. Guys, 1 second, 1 second. Control Shift D. No. Control Shift.
Ma'am, I think you have to press Alt and then press in every line.
Wait, Control D. Oh my God, I'm missing the shortcut. Alt. So Control Alt up and down is used to select all.
Sangeeta, go for Control Alt L.
Wait. Control Alt L. No.
No, first to select welcome.
No.
Select.
Control L. No need to select.
Oh, no,
We
no,
give,
select.
when I keep a mouse cursor on my
Oh,
first
yeah.
line, it automatically. But if I give Control Alt down up, but this is manually I want to select for next. No.
Then did you try
So Control Alt
Shift
up
L?
and down, I can select and I can edit, but automatically we can do. I can give a try.
And did you try Control Shift L?
Yeah, Shift. Correct. Sivesh to Shift. Control Shift L. I don't want to select anything. If I am whichever the cursor I'm placing, let's assume my cursor is in HTML. So Shift Control L. It selects HTML. Instead of HTML, I want to type JavaScript session. Can you see? Everywhere it is getting changed. If I want to keep my cursor at multiple places, multiple occurrences, and I want to do an update. So guys, we have various shortcuts. Control here, the shortcut which I used that last is Control Shift and L. In order to choose next, you can use Control Alt up arrow, down arrow to navigate between previous and next. Okay, this is not introduced here, but I just wanted to add one more tag, which is form tag. We were discussing from beginning the dynamic feature. So the dynamic functionality of my HTML form can be achieved. Particularly, we will be provided to my HTML form element. So the data is getting passed from my browser, that is from my client to server, with the help of form tag. So form is one of the powerful tag in HTML, which will establish dynamic feature. So if you take all these 40 lines, let's assume line number 12, body part, from line number 12 to line number 58 is not a dynamic content, it's a static content. Dynamic can be achieved only by introducing form tag. Always form is used to pass the data from my client to server. So whenever the user wants to submit some data, especially when we are in registration form, when we are in login form, sign in and sign up form, So enter name. If I want to provide a text box, so input type is equal to, we have various text. If I want to provide a text box, I can provide text. If I want to provide password, if I want to provide only number, radio button, range, progress bar, button. If I want to provide only telephone number, URL, even color. If I want to get only the color picker. So everything is possible with the help of input tag. Explore on form tag and input type tag. So let me use the basic one, text. So enter name. So after enter name, I want to add one break. Not one break, let's assume two break. So enter name, enter username, enter password. Here I don't want text, I want password. Here I want email ID. And then I want to the user to select gender. Input type is equal to radio. Choose, let's assume country. And check once. So if you want to pass the content, so you can give a dynamic form tag. So this is just an intro, lot more tags are there under input. So I used only text, email, radio. Apart from that checkbox, as you can see in an IntelliJ. And apart from that, action can be performed only with the help of button. So I'm adding a button and the text I'm enclosing in my button is register. So when the button clicks, event, whenever if you are performing a click is an event. Whenever the event is triggered on my HTML page, what needs to be done? So that we will discuss later. So whatever the form tag element which I have introduced, the output is in front of you. Can you see? Enter name, username, password alone will be secured. Radio button, select box. The last one is a button. So button will provide you an action click event. So what to do when the button is clicking, that we will discuss in dynamic functionality. So apart from that, I want all of you to explore more on this input tag. Guys, are you with me?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 second. One more tag I'll introduce. Then I'll give you some time for your practice. So I told you, you can explore. input type is equal to color. Input type is equal to date. Input type is equal to file. Just to get an idea. So the first one is color, the other one is date, the other one is file upload. So color picker. So when you click, so RGB format color picker, and this is your calendar. So nowadays, nowhere we are entering the date in the date format. We are just choosing in a calendar. Am I making it sense, guys? And this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
file upload. So a lot more are there, and these are all not static. These are all dynamic. I want you to explore. Many more are there in input form tag. So these are all falls under input form tag. So explore it. And do I want to introduce now bar? So I'll introduce only one last tag, which is not there. But I want to introduce so that I can give you a complete, you can try one demo on it. So if you take any web application, if you open, yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Sangeeta ma'am. Puneet, are you there?
Are they not responding
sir.
in Slack?
No, ma'am.
I respond.
Puneet,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he responded.
please join the meeting, Puneet.
So if you open any web application, you will find something called as a menu bar, navigational menu bar. Have you experienced this? Guys, feeling tired?
And what?
I'm asking about nav bar, navigational bar. So I want all of you to explore one last topic, which is nav bar. I'll complete it. I'll not take much time. So home page, about us. So nav bar, nav tag, so which is used to collect group of navigational anchor tag together. So in order to have a proper structure, we will use this nav bar. So under nav bar, I have 3 anchor tag. So whichever, so mostly this anchor tag is used for hyperlink, for navigating to the next page. In order to collect all the anchor tag together under my top of my page or in the bottom of my page or in the mid of the page, I can use this nav bar. Just it will act like a semantic tag, which will give you the proper structure. So when you are exploring, I want all of you to have 5 web page. So I want all of you to create 5 web page, which is home page, about us page, login page, and register page. So I'll give you 1 hour time. So I want all of you to create 5 pages. So home, about us, contact, login, and register. In login and register, you should use form tag, and you need to place the corresponding requirement for username and password. And in register page, I'm leaving to you. Whichever the content you feel to keep it in your registration form, you keep it. Apart from that, so take any theme. You take educational website or any online shopping, anything. So any theme of the website you take, and I want you to create 5 page. Home page provides all the content. There should be a nav bar. So your nav bar helps in redirecting to all the 5 pages. Am I making it sense? When I click home, I should be in home page. In home page, you place whatever the content we discussed. About us page, about history of your company. Contact is your address. There should be login and register page with the form.
How this work after clicking home, it will go to home page.
how this comes? What
How
was your
this works,
question?
ma'am? How this works, ma'am? After clicking on home, how it redirects us to
It
home
will,
page?
you need to keep a href and hyperlink of your home link. You should create 5 page and all the 5 page link needs to be placed in your href. Ayush?
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
I don't have 5 page. I have only 2 page. So you create application in the theme so that you can able to fill all these href. So you can take a break of 10 minutes. Around 11:20 you come back and I'm giving you 1 hour time. So till 12:30 you explore on whatever the tags we discussed, HTML elements. 12:30 I'll be rolling out today's sprint. It's a simple sprint. And then let's move on to semantic tag in the afternoon. Based on your completion, I'll decide when to start my second concept. Is that clear?
Can you share this code?
So yeah, I'll share my notes and I'll share my page. So just to have a idea about web page, so you choose this. I want all of you to create 5 page. So all the 5 page, you keep whatever the tags we discussed, and the last 2 is exclusively for your form tags. And the theme you decide. I don't want to give an idea for the website which you want to create. Sports, culinary, whatever you want, you to choose the theme. Okay, I'm choosing demo2.html and my notes for your reference. Before that, have your break and come back and install your Visual Studio Code. The link has been already shared. Okay, see you after break. If anyone is facing problem in installation, we will help you.
Ma'am,
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Tell me, Priya and Richa.
ma'am, while installing the application, there will be some checkbox to click, ma'am. It is need to click the checkbox or not, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
What type of checkbox? You read, you try to understand for what the checkbox.